Hello, boys and girls. Hi, this is Mr. Selvey, and I'm so glad to be able to get to spend some time with you guys today. Christmas is coming, and so I wanted to share maybe a little memory with you guys, a little craft memory that we do with our family. We always build a gingerbread house, so I picked up one from the store, and this was about $7 or $8. You could probably do the same thing with graham crackers and icing. And so it's just going to be a lot of fun. This one came with, looks like we have the frame right here of the gingerbread house. We have the roof right here, a couple of those. And we have the walls and windows right here. And looks like we got some Christmas tree jellies that can go on the house. We got some snowflake sprinkles. And looks like some gumdrops. We got some little, I don't know what these are, candy dots it looks like. And then some peppermint balls. So this is going to be a fun project that we get to do here before we read a couple of books to you today. So I hope you enjoy this. I thought we would start with our frame here. And what we're going to do is take our icing. I already cut it open, and we're going to go ahead and squeeze a little bit of this, and well, maybe it's not open. I don't think it's open very much. Well, I'm having fun. All right, boys and girls, we're getting ready to go ahead and start building our gingerbread house, and we cut this open a little bit more so we can allow the icing to come out. So we're squeezing it from the bottom. I'm going to run it along the side here first. Just takes a little bit on the sides. And I know that that's going to connect to my my walls here. So I'm going to grab a wall, and I'm just going to go ahead and kind of push it down a little and then push it against it right there. All right, and there's one of my walls already connected. Here's my other one. Make sure your windows are facing the outside so people can see. All right, we got that there. And then we have our other frame here. We're going to slide this down in once we put the, once we get it all going here. There we go. Like that. And I'm going to move it off of that because I like it better like this. There we go. So it kind of even looks like snow starting to melt a little bit on the side of the gingerbread house. That's pretty cool. All right, and then we have basically the roof right here. And so I'm going to run. I got to keep squeezing from the bottom if I don't forget. We're going to squeeze this all along the top here. I'll put a little bit here also. I don't know that it will help it any, but here we go. Squeeze the icing down right across that, like that. Try not to be too messy. I'm not real clean with it, but and let's grab our pieces of roof here. I kind of like it like this, so I'm going to push it, put it on there and kind of push down just a little bit, not too hard, so you don't make the whole house fall apart. But I got to do this with my kids when they were in, I believe it was 2nd and 3rd grade, maybe 1st grade too. Had a lot of fun with it. In their class, helping them do that in their class at school. So we can't be in school together right now, so why can't we do it together through Zoom or through Google Slides, whatever we choose to do it. Here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and put a bead across the top here just in case it rains. We don't want any rain to get into our gingerbread house there. All right, let's keep going. So I'm gonna start decorating the roof since it's the closest to me here. So I like the Christmas trees for the roof. So we'll do maybe a Christmas tree here, one over here. Um, we'll put something different here and here. I just put a little bit of that on there, and then they'll actually stick on there. I'm just gonna be kind of creative with it here. It looks like part of my roof is starting to slide off the back side here. Better get it up there. Get it in there good. Okay. All right. And do one here like that. Let's do something else in the middle. Put a little jelly gum drop there in the middle. Maybe maybe a red one down here, and maybe orange one here. Just something different. We'll just start with that for now. We may not have time to do the whole thing together right here, but we can work on the other part of the roof. We'll do some stripes or something with this one, this part of the roof, just to be creative here. And we'll put some little snowflake sprinkles along those lines there. And they're kind of small, so you just kind of got to get some, and just kind of put them on there. They don't have to be perfect. Whites and blues. I'm getting a little messy with it. All right. Maybe we'll just take them and kind of sprinkle them on there and see what sticks here. Pretty messy gingerbread house, to be honest with you guys. Usually my kids do it, and I just kind of help them. But this way, it just looks like you got a little bit of I think we're having to have a weather problem here. If my roof comes off, I better get that back on there. Okay, push it up. All right. Well, sorry about this, kids. My gingerbread house kind of fell apart. Well, that's about all that we have for today. It's about all the time we have for today. And I hope you enjoyed building one with me. It started falling apart when I was pushing against it. But we're going to have two stories right now. One of them is a gingerbread man loose at Christmas time. See you guys. Hello, boys and girls. All right. So good to be with you again. We're going to be reading today a book called The Gingerbread Man Loose at Christmas. And this one is by Laura Murray and illustrated by Mike Lowry. And we have permission to do this read aloud from Penguin Random House. One white snowy morning, I popped from my bed. My teacher was calling, "Wake up, sleepyhead." The classroom was decked out in holiday lights. They twinkled and sparkled in reds, greens, and whites. It's the season of giving, and we can give too. Our gifts could be things that we make, say, or do. A small act of kindness can go a long way. Let's do something special for someone today. We'll make something sweet. I'll say something kind. I'll do a nice favor. Or all three combined. And when we're all finished, we'll walk down our street and deliver our gifts to the neighbors we meet. I'll deliver this present as fast as I can with a jolly ho-ho from the gingerbread man. The town was so merry, the storefronts aglow. Each window was frosted with white icy snow. We stopped a police lady. sang her a song. She smiled really big as she waved along. Fa la 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 la. Next came a garbage man picking up trash, so we dropped off some goodies to stash on his dash. We popped in the library, stopping to say thank you for all that you do every day. We raced to the dentist, the grocer, the vet, delivering cheer to each neighbor we met. Thank you. They all seemed so happy and very surprised. They gave us bear hugs, and a few even cried. A whipping wind blew, and it started to snow. Our teacher said, "Children, it's time that we go." I patted my pocket, then started to fret. I still have my present. I can't go back yet. But the class didn't hear me. The wind was too loud. They all headed back through the holiday crowd. I'll search on my own as fast as I can. I'll dash through this snow. I'm the gingerbread man. I waved at the barber, the friendly bookseller, the doctor, the florist, and the busy bank teller. Huh? I must find the neighbor I made my gift for. She helped my class make me. Oh, where is her store? The sidewalks were slick as I tripped and then tumbled. I noticed my feet were all mushy and crumbled. Gulp. My icing was dripping. My legs were just dough. I had to get out of this wet, squishy snow. Then finally I saw it, that one special store. A sign that said Bake Shop hung over the door. I'll hobble right over as fast as I can. I'll give my gift too. I'm the gingerbread man. The baker reached out and said, "How do you do? I'm the gingerbread man, and I'm glad I found you. I've come to say thanks for your sweet recipe. Without it, my class would have never made me. I have something for you, my very best card. I used lots of glitter and worked really hard. Merry Christmas." She gave me a smooch, saying, "You made my day." Then she glanced at my legs with a look of dismay. Are your legs feeling crummy? I know a quick fix. We'll give them a dip in this dark chocolate mix. These boots will be cozy and look really cool. They'll keep your feet dry on your way back to school. I'll run in my boots as fast as I can. Thank you so much, from the gingerbread man. I dashed back to school under winter white skies. I hope I'm not late for our last big surprise. Zoomed down the hall and then slid into place. I joined all my classmates, a smile on my face. Our teacher looked puzzled but curious too. We have one more present, a poem just for you. You are a gift that we get every day. You help us to learn in our own special way. You're funny and kind. You're the best teacher ever. You say, "Way to go," and you're ever so clever. Now that we know that we're smart cookies too, we made you a super gigantic thank you. Our teacher bent down and she gathered us in with a warm-hearted hug and a very big grin. My classmates grinned too. We had pulled off our plan. Merry Christmas to all from the Gingerbread Man. All right, hello, boys and girls. Once again, we're going to read another book, and this one is called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." It's by Clement C. Moore, adapted and illustrated by Daniel Kirk. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring except for a mouse. Tiny stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of yummy treats danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap were just settling down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and yanked up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed like a woodsman from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and I shivered with joy when he opened his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but quick as a wink, filled all of the stockings, then turned with a blink. As soon as his work, leaving presents, was through, he nodded farewell. Up the chimney he flew. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all sped like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." The end.